you. That's very nice. Thanks. You gotta cool it, because no one's gonna believe it on YouTube. That's the problem. Every comment's gonna be like, fake audience. You didn't clap at all, I appreciate that, you know? That's what I like. I got a big sign with my name. I'm in the back feeling like, hey, motherfucker, what's up? And then I look and you were like, no, I don't care about this guy. That was perfect. Puts me right where I need to be for the big show. The sign was a mistake. I blew it with the sign. It's too big. I didn't realize how big it was. I mean, this is an outrage. I can't compete with this. I thought it was gonna be like a little, like, Joe List. Well, luckily it only cost $25,000, so I'm breaking even because of this monstrosity, but thanks for coming, guys. This is very exciting. Yeah, oh, thank you. Appreciate it. You're so nice and lovely, and thank you. No masks in the crowd? Maybe a couple? No? I support. Either whatever you guys do, I support it. That's my mask stance. That was my mask stance all the way through. Whatever people did, I would just do whatever the people around me were doing, and then I would make fun of the other group of people. That's how I handle things. I'd meet up with friends, they have masks on, I'd wear my mask, I'm like, I saw some alt-right fucking assholes with no masks. And then I'd meet up with my other friends, they're not wearing masks, so I wouldn't wear mine. I'm like, I saw some cuck liberal sheep over there with their masks. Believe these pussies? I just want everyone to like me. That's my stance on everything. Israel, abortion, whatever you guys think. I think the exact same thing. I agree with all of you individually. You're all correct. I got vaccinated. Unless you didn't, then I didn't either. Stupid idiots. They'll be dead in no time. I did. I got vaccinated, and it was fun, I guess. Whatever. I don't like getting shots. I'm afraid of needles. I'm not afraid of... I don't know. I just don't like getting a shot. And I told the lady, I was like, I don't do well with needles, so just go easy. And she's like, what happens? Are you going to hit me? Or... I was like, what? Are people hitting you? Maybe I'll hit you. Shit, I didn't know that was an option. I had not crossed my mind to hit you. But now that it's out there, maybe go easy. And I was like, no, I'm not going to hit you. She's like, well, what happens? Are you going to faint? And I was like, you know what? Just put me down for a regular. Just somewhere between psycho and pussy. Just a normal... I was just making small talk. I wanted to say something before we did it. What happens? I'm going to be like, oh, shit. That's like worst case scenario. Eee. Just normal. Then she gave me the shot. I punched her, I took a nap, just because I didn't want to let her down, you know? I didn't want to be uneventful. COVID was fun. I liked when we started to first come out after the lockdown, and then you'd meet up with your friends and kind of feel them out to see who's been taking it serious. Did you guys do that? Like, I'd meet up with a group of friends, and I got like one friend, and he's like, I haven't left my house in like 6 weeks. I'm like, oh, that seems weird. And then I have another friend, he's like, I wear the mask indoors, but not outdoors. And I'm like, that's fair. And then I have another friend, he's like, I fucked 48 women in 3 days. And I'm like, oh, that seems a little risky in any time period. You gotta be careful out there, but I hope everyone gets the vaccine. Not because I care about public health. I just want them to stop talking about the vaccine on the news. Because every time they talk about the vaccine, they feel the need to show a needle going into somebody's arm on the TV. They're like, we gave out 1 million vaccines. Then look at it! Ah! And they get like multiple, like 4 in a row, just different angles of like a needle going in, and I find it appalling. It's disgusting. And my friends keep telling me, they're like, you got a needle phobia. I'm like, I guess I got a needle phobia. I didn't think I did. I just don't like, I'm not walking around like, a needle. And I just don't like watching them go into people. Like, I'm not afraid of bananas, but if I turned on the news and they were shoving a banana into a guy, I would be like, I fucking hate bananas right now. That's not a perfect analogy, but I feel like it's decent. I think it's weird that you could show a needle going into somebody's arm on television, but you can't show breasts. Like, a needle is vulgar. Breasts are natural. No one agrees, but here's my point. My point is, they should show tits when they talk about the vaccine. I think that would be... Wouldn't that be nice? They should be like, everyone's now eligible for the vaccine. The lady comes out like... Everybody will be vaccinated. The whole country will be all over. Even the most skeptical guy would be like, all right, well, you got me. I'll go get a vaccine. That seems... His friend's like, you idiot, what about the government? He's like, yeah, but I might see some tits. I want to see some tits. And everybody likes breasts, you know, right? No? Maybe not. I don't know. I love them. I feel like if I was at my mother's funeral and somebody took their breasts out, I'd be like, that's a little inappropriate, but I appreciate it very much. Thank you. That's really sweet of you. You should put those away, but good looking at it. I love them. I have a wife, and she has breasts, and no, I'm serious. She really does. And she's so sweet. She's very liberal with them. She lets me see them. She knows how much I love them. So she'll, like, at the end of the day, I guess it feels nice to take your bra off at the end of the day. She'll be like, honey, I'm taking my bra off. And I come running in like a puppy. And I sit on the floor, and I make eye contact with both of them. And it made me think, like, if I had breasts, I feel like I'd be showing them off all the time. Maybe not. I don't know what it's like to be a woman. I don't mean like drunkenly, like, woo! I mean like earnestly, like in the morning at the bank or like Starbucks. Like we're in line and the guy in front of me is like, and I'm like, what's the matter? He's like, it's just a long line. I'd be like, hey, check this out. How do you like that, huh? And he's like, what? Oh my God. I'm like, no sweat. Enjoy it. Have fun. I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm just saying you could be doing more for your community if you wanted to, ladies. Traffic, slap them on the window, you know, lift some spirits. Sometimes, though, my wife, she'll wear a shirt that she's going to sleep in, so she doesn't take her shirt off. She takes her bra off, like, through her sleeve. You ever see that with, like, a lady? She'll pull her bra through the sleeve. That's, like, the meanest magic trick ever. She's like, ta-da! And I'm like, boo! That trick sucks. It's like if you went to see a magician, he pulled a rabbit out of a hat, but then you didn't see tits. You know what I mean? That's not a great analogy either. My analogies need work, but... I saw an ad for a bra store here in New York. I don't know the name of it, but you could probably Google it. It said, it was smaller than this, actually, but it was a billboard. It said, we have 90 sizes of bras. I was like, that seems like a lot. Are there 90 breast sizes? I guess there are. I only know 4 breast sizes. I know tiny, medium, huge, and yucky. Those are the 4 breast sizes. There's probably more than that, but less than 90, right? I don't mean to be offensive. Penises, same 4 sizes. Those are the dick sizes also. There's like, that's too small, that's regular, that's huge. What's going on with your dick, sir? Are you all right? That looks painful. Is that swollen? Sex is fun. I like breasts and sex. I look smart. I look like I'm gonna have like intellectual stuff. I'm a moron. Sorry. I feel like I have like glasses. I'm like, ooh. But I'm like, what's up with tits? And there's plenty of shit jokes coming also. I thought about naming the special Shit, Dick, and Tits, but I feel like the algorithm wouldn't go for it. I like all those things. I don't watch porn, though, which nobody believes, ever. No, you're saying no right off the bat. It's very hurtful. I tell people, like, I don't really watch porn. They're like, no, you do. And I'm like, all right. I was telling my buddy, he's like a religious guy. He's like a spiritual fellow. I think of him like as a good guy. So I was like, I don't really watch porn. He was like, that's stupid. I'll send you some shit. And I was like, oh, that's... That's okay. That's not what I was going for. It's not because not for like a moral reason, by the way. I'm not better than you. Like, I'm a piece of shit. They don't have what I'm looking for in porn. Like, my friend was like, they have literally anything you can imagine. And I was like, they actually don't. You know why? Because I can imagine myself having sex. That's what I'm into. That's my thing. I like me having sex. That's my fetish. And there's no porn with me in it. You can search all day. You're not going to find any Joe List porn. You type in Joe List has sex with a cast of friends, nothing comes up. But look at this. I can just imagine it. I'm blowing Chandler right now. I can do whatever I want. Occasionally what I'll do, I'll try to find a porn that has a guy in it who looks like me to kind of like root for. You know what I mean? Like a video game where you create your own character. It's hard to do, though. There's not a lot of guys that look like me in porn. There are, but it's not going great for them. If you see a guy that looks like me in porn, he's tied up and someone's fucking his wife right in front of him. That's the look. That's my porn look. I'm like, hey, that guy looks like me. I hit play and he's like, honey, no. They're putting lipstick on him and a shoe in his asshole, and I'm like, hey, what the hell? Get that off of me. I don't like that. I have a wife too, and we have sex, which is nice. We have like a healthy sex life, so that's like another reason I don't need porn. And we have sex a lot. I like a little dirty talk during sex because we've been together for like 10 years, so I like a little dirty talk. But she's not great at it. She's good, but what she does, she throws out too much dirty talk at once. Have you ever had that with a partner? We're having sex. She's like, yeah, you're so good. I'm all wet. You got great penmanship. Your dad loves you. And I'm like, all right, all right, all right. I'm like, just do one of the ones I gave you. Don't read the whole list. Those are suggestions, not a script. Just pick one and riff on it. I always want to have sex, but sometimes my wife doesn't want to, which is fair, of course, but I don't like the rejection. So what I do, this is a good move. I don't know if you guys do this. I'll ask, and if she says no, I pretend I was kidding. Do you guys do that ever? It's like a pretty good move. I'm like, we should have sex. She's like, I don't feel like it. I'm like, well, not now. What? You thought I meant right now? That's hilarious. You thought right now, in the middle of the afternoon, I wanted to have an orgasm inside your body? You're wacky. I was thinking later. What do you think, like 6, 7 minutes? Because I don't want to. I don't have kids. My wife and I, we thought about having kids during the pandemic, but then the pandemic sort of ended, and we were like, no, that's stupid. Let's not do that. Did anybody? We were at home. We were like, wouldn't it be fun if we had a kid running around, but then restaurants open? We were like, we'll just go out to eat. That seems a little easier. Save a few bucks. Here's the thing. If you're going to have a kid, I feel like you got to have, like, missionary sex, just like regular I love you sex. Because I like to get a little nasty in bed. You don't want to get too nasty, and then you have a kid, and anytime you look at your kid, you're like, ah, shit, that was crazy. I don't know. That was weird. Is that how it works? I don't know. I just picture, like, look at our son running all over the football field. Remember that night you stuck your middle finger in my asshole? That was insane. That was... Look at our beautiful daughter graduating from high school. Remember that night you punched me in the face, you called me a homo, because that's what I needed to have an orgasm? Because we had been together for way too long when we decided to finally have children. That was really something else. My wife is sweet. Sometimes I feel like she doesn't even know me, though. I was on the road recently, and I couldn't sleep because I had anxiety. So I called her at home, and I was like, I'm having trouble sleeping. And she's so sweet. She was like, have you tried masturbating? I was like, that is adorable that you thought that I hadn't thought to masturbate. I'm like, no, I thought of masturbating. I thought of masturbating way before I thought of calling you. That was several activities ago. And I don't mean that offensively. That's the first thing I think of when anything goes wrong. We lose power in my house. I'm like, let me masturbate real quick. I feel like that might spring something loose. I lose my phone. My friend's like, want me to call? And I'm like, let me jerk off. I think that I might remember. I think my wife's attracted to me. It's hard to say. I do, I do mixed martial arts, MMA. Anybody doing that? No? I'll fucking kill everybody in here. Beat the shit out of you guys. If I wanted to, you seem very nice, but I do MMA. My wife loves it. She's like turned on. First of all, I thought I was gonna learn like hand-to-hand combat. I learned dick to butt choking, and that's cool too, but I wanted to learn self-defense. I learned I'm attracted to men, and those are both good things to learn. My friend was like, you should do MMA. Find out what you're capable of. I am capable of maintaining an erection while a guy strangles me from behind. How would I have known that otherwise? You know what I mean? You've got to step out of your comfort zone occasionally. I'm kidding a little bit, but it does feel oddly sexual, the sport. I show up, I take my shoes off, I give my buddy $50, we roll around. I'm like, this feels a little fetishy. He's like, we gotta work on your mount today. Get over here and mount me. I'm like, all right. I feel like I'm getting duped, but my wife loves it though. She's like turned on. She's like, oh my God, you're fighting. That's so cool. I'm like, yeah. She's like, that's hot. I'm like, you got that right. She's never seen me do it though. I can't ever let her see me do it. That's the issue. I think she thinks I'm like standing there fighting a guy. In reality, I'm just laying on the ground. A guy's pulling my arm and I'm like, okay, ow, 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 oh shit. I don't picture my wife watching that and being like, ooh, look at the way he quits right away. I love the way my husband gives up immediately when a smaller man gets his arm. You can just tap. That's the best part of the sport. You tap the other person. They have to stop legally. They win, but you don't die. Sort of a win-win. I think we should have that socially, you know? You're at like a party or a bar, and someone's telling you a shitty story, and you're like, you know what? I think I'm done with this, actually. And you tap on the forehead. And then you're like, no, you won. That was great. And your friends are like, why'd you tap so early? You're like, I was going to kill myself if I kept listening to that piece of shit story, so I had to get out of there. I want to be tough. That's why I do MMA. I want to be like a guy that's like secretly tough. You know what I mean? That like looks like me, you know, but like can kick ass. You ever see those guys? Like you're at a party and someone's like, you see that guy over there? You can't tell by looking at him, but that guy could kill you, you know? And then I'm just like, I want to be one of those guys. I'm more a guy like this. I'm like at a party and people are like, you can't tell by like looking at that guy, but that guy is very good at softball. You would really be impressed. That joke never works, but I just want you guys to know that I'm very good at softball. I think that's important. I know I don't have a tough look, because my first day at MMA, we went over striking. That's like punching and kicking. You pussies probably aren't familiar with this kind of shit, but we went over striking. My instructor said, when you throw a punch, you want to turn your wrist like you're pouring tea. And I was like, I feel like you don't say that to everybody. Somehow... I'm pretty sure he just looked at me and was like, you've probably poured tea? Is that something you've done? I was like, hell yeah, you shitting me? I love tea. That's like my favorite beverage. My first punch was terrible. I had my pinky out and my elbow flared. I've never seen one fight. The guy's like, you want some chamomile, bitch, huh? How about some jasmine? You know? Every time we spar, I say, you're in steep trouble, and I laugh, and he gets mad. It's pretty cute. He's like, you gotta stop doing that. I'm like, well, whatever, you brought up the tea thing. I'm just trying to have a nice time here. I want to be tough. I started doing MMA. I got inspired. I was watching Larry Nassar. You guys remember Larry Nassar? He was like the serial child molester. This is not going to be a pro Larry Nassar take. I don't want to... I'm not going to be like, that guy was all right. No, he sucks. He's in jail now. He was like the gymnastics guy. He's in jail. But remember at the trial, there was like a big trial for him, and it was on the news. And during the trial, one of the victims, her father, stood up, and he said, Your Honor, can I have 5 minutes alone with this demon? You guys remember that, right? Like that guy was going to beat the shit out of Larry Nassar. The judge said, no, you're not allowed to do that. The judge was like, you may not. But the dad didn't give up. He said, how about 1 minute alone? He tried negotiating. That was the best part. Like the judge was going to be like, all right, 1 minute, come on up here. Get these tables out of here. He asked twice. Come on, hit the clock. Get him. He said no again. That's not part of the judicial system, unfortunately, but it inspired me because I was like, I want to be like this dad. And I'm not a dad at all, but I was like, I want to be like that guy, taking matters into his own hands. He's going to beat the shit out of Larry Nassar. I was like, I got to learn how to fight, though, because I don't know how to fight. I couldn't do that. If I was in his position, and I was like, can I get 5 minutes alone with this piece of shit? And the judge is like, you got it. I'd have to be like, wait, what? Oh, shit. I just wanted to impress my wife. I don't want to fight the guy. Because you can't lose that fight. You can't be like, let me get 5 minutes alone with this son of a bitch and come out 5 minutes later with 2 black eyes and a bloody nose crying. And be like, Your Honor, can I get 3 more minutes and 2 friends? Is that possible? How about 1 minute and a weapon? I want to teach this son of an onion a lesson. I think if you have kids, you got to be able to fight a little bit, don't you think? Protect your kids, you know? Yeah, you're saying yes, right? I remember one time when I was a little kid, my next door neighbor, he was my age. We were like 7 or 8 years old or whatever. And then there was like a neighborhood bully, and he beat up my neighbor. And the kid that got beat up, he was all beat up and shit. And then his dad came home, and the dad was so upset that his son had been beat up, he went and confronted the bully's dad. And then the bully's dad beat the shit out of this kid's dad. Like father and son beat up on the same day. Brutal. I felt so bad for both of them. I felt really bad, though, for the mother/wife. Because she had to come home and her husband and son have, like, ice packs on their heads. And she's like, what the hell happened? They're like, no time to explain. We need you to fuck up Mrs. Reynolds right now. Come on. This family is dominating us, Mom. We need you. Kick off those heels and kick some ass, goddammit. I do like kids. I have nieces and nephews, and they're really fun. I like them. They call me Funkle Joe, and it's really sweet. It's adorable. Not even like as a joke. They're like really earnest. Like, hey, Funkle Joe, what did you have to eat today? And I kill too with them. You guys are laughing with these kids. I pull my thumbs off, and I'm like, whoa, it's killing them. Sometimes I pretend to walk downstairs when there's not stairs there. I'll be like, I'm going downstairs. It's better if there's a couch. You guys aren't seeing the full effect. I did it recently. I'm getting old, though. I did it recently, and I fell down the stairs. I was like, uh-oh, I'm going down. Oh, fuck! And my knee gave out. My nephew didn't even get it. He's like, Uncle Joe's drinking again. I'm like, shut up and get help, you piece of shit. They're fun. Here's some kid advice. I don't have a kid, but here's some advice from someone without a kid. You can't hit your kids anymore. People get very upset if you hit your kids. But you know what you can do? You can throw your kids into a swimming pool as hard as you possibly can. Nobody says shit. I know that because I was at a hotel pool recently. And this little kid went up to his dad. He was like, Dad, throw me in the pool. And the dad was like, you got it, son. And then the dad's whole face changed. He grabbed his son by one wrist, and he was like, ah! He just whipped him. The kid was like, ah! He almost cleared the pool. And I had to step in. I'm a good guy. I like kids. I had to be like, hey, sir, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but if you get low, you might be able to skip him. Kind of just shoot him right across there. It's worth trying. I was in a hotel pool recently, and as I was in that story, so I guess twice recently. A lot. I was in hotel pools every week. Every once in a while, I'll be the only guy in the hotel pool. Have you guys ever had that happen? You probably have like families and shit or whatever, but it's the best. You're in like a hotel pool. It's a huge pool. You feel like a millionaire. It's exciting. I splash around and shit. I'm like, Frederick, bring me my pool toys. Just to have fun, you know. But I was in the hotel, and then somebody else came in, which is always a weird moment where you're in the hotel pool alone, and then somebody else walks in, and you're like, excuse me, can I help you? Hello? Oh, this is public. Okay, got you. But a lady walked in, she had a kid with her, like whatever age this is. Like you carry it like this, and it says shit. I guess 2 or 3 or whatever. And then she got in the pool with the kid, and then the kid looked at me, and then she looked at her mother, and she said, I don't like that man. One of the most hurtful experiences of my life. Because I wasn't like splashing her or giving the finger. It was just my face. And she was like, nah, I don't like that. And I wanted to be like, I don't like you. How about that? Nobody like 6 people like you, and they're obligated to. I got 70,000 Twitter followers, you dumb bitch. How do you like that? Yeah. Yeah. Let's see you sell out the Village Underground with a giant sign that you paid for with your own money. Also, you don't need a pool. You're like a foot tall. Go take a bath, you asshole. What are you doing down here? This is for adults. I didn't say any of that, of course. I put my head down and just left. She bullied me out of the pool. But they should have, you know what they should have is like like the hotel room should have like a monitor that lets you know who's in the pool. You can't have that. I just realized people would be jerking off to the monitor. As I said it, I was like, that's no good. Women could never swim again. But they should have like a color-coded system. Because sometimes you go down to the pool, and I'm traveling by myself a lot, so I'll go down there. I went down recently, there was like a bachelor party in the pool. I'm like, I don't want to swim with these bros. They're gonna like hold my head underwater and piss on me or something. So I gotta like leave, but pretend I didn't want to swim. I'm like, do you guys know where the business center is? I have a towel and orange shorts on. I'm like, you guys, I gotta check my email. That's why I came down here with flip-flops on. I do like kids. I was, no, sometimes it gets weird with like other people's kids. I was on the subway recently, and it was like, it's getting crowded again, and it was really crowded, and we were all piling on. There was a little kid next to me, and he kept stepping on my foot, like 3 or 4 times. He stepped on my foot, and finally after like 4 times, I said, "Excuse me, little buddy, you're stepping on my shoe." And then his mother went, "He's a kid." And I was like, yes, I know that. That's why I said, "Excuse me, little buddy." And not, "Hey, get the fuck off my shoe, asshole." I feel like I was handling that as though he was a little kid. Was that not? Oh, he's a little kid. I didn't realize that. Get on both feet. I'll walk you down the steps. I thought he was a drunken little person trying to fight me. That's why I got so aggressive. I almost choked him out. I'm so happy you stepped in. I hated that kid and his mother. I hated both of them. I don't want to be one of these guys that gets older and is like, back in my day or whatever, but when I was a kid, if I stepped on a guy's foot and the guy yelled at me, my mother would have been like, "Do you want to hit my son? Go ahead and hit my child. Take his shoes." I was on the subway recently. There was a lady sitting across from me, and we were just like minding our own business. And she pulled a Reese's peanut butter cup out of her bag, and then she started opening it. And then right as she finished opening it, she fumbled it, and she dropped it on the floor of the subway. Now, don't jump ahead, everybody. She didn't need it. She picked it up, and she went like this. She went, "Oh." And then she threw it back in her bag, and she went, and then she looked right at me, and she went like this. And I was like, "I'm sorry. Are you doing that for me? I don't know why." You can just eat that. I don't care if you eat that. I don't know why we're making eye contact. I'm not comfortable. But she kept doing that. She's like... Then we got to the next stop, and she got off the train. I kept an eye on her because I was fascinated by this lady. So I watched her. She got off the train, and I watched her get right back on the same train, but one car up. And right away, I was like, I think I know what's going on here. And I kind of watched it through the little window, and sure enough, she just pulled it back out, and she just ate it on that. Which I loved. I was like, good for you. Enjoy yourself. Find a new crowd. They don't know. I like that lady. I like that lady because that lady is me. I'm the woman in this story. I just wanted to kind of feel you guys out to see how you'd respond. Some of you judge me. You can't take it back. But many of you support it, and I appreciate it. First of all, I blew it all. I'm not an animal. I gave it a good, and I brushed it. You can eat food off the ground. You guys know that. Nobody's ever died that way. No one's ever been like, my nephew passed away. And you're like, what? How? He dropped the Three Musketeers bar on the floor. He picked it up and ate it. Blood shot out of his eyes and ears. He shit his pants and died. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. We should have bought a Dyson. We had a goddamn Dirt Devil. Sucked. I was at a lot of times comedy is very isolated. Like I said, I'm always in hotel pools by myself. It's a very isolating profession. I was at the Mall of America a couple years ago, and they have a roller coaster at the Mall of America. Now, I wanted to ride the roller coaster. I'm a fun guy. You guys can see that, obviously. I wanted to ride the roller coaster, but I was by myself. I feel like a weirdo. I'm like, I don't want to ride a roller coaster alone. But then I was like, whatever. That's just my anxiety. Get in the way of a good time. So I said, you know what? I'll have one ticket for the roller coaster. Now, the roller coaster seats 4 across. So when you're by yourself, they put you in the group of 3. And my group of 3 was like 3 10-year-old boys. They're like, you're with these kids. And right away, I'm like, I don't want to sit with somebody's children. I feel like a weirdo alone. Now I feel like a real weirdo with somebody's kids. But I had to go through with it. You can't back out in that moment. You can't be like, oh, I can't sit with kids. Never mind. Forget it. Sorry. You know what I mean? That's like a red flag. They're going to be like, what's up with this guy? Why can't he sit with children? So I had to be like, sure. You can't go too big either, by the way. You can't be like, yeah. Woo! You got to split the difference. Yes, I would love to. So then I sat with the kids, and you've been on a roller coaster. They're like right next to you. Like our legs are touching. We're like right here, and I'm like, should I say hello? Should I be like, hey, what's up, guys? All right. Or is that like a stranger danger? I don't want to freak them out. But then it also feels psychotic to just stare straight ahead. So once again, I had to split the difference. So I kissed the cutest one on the lips. Gave him a little split. Nothing serious, just soft, let him know I'm a good guy, you know. It was weird because the cutest one wasn't next to me. There was like a piece of shit next to me. I had to lean across him. He got jealous. That part's a joke. I gotta make it clear that I did not kiss a child. But the story really happened. I really did ride a roller coaster with 3 kids at the Mall of America. And then there was a lady over here. She started waving like this. Now I'm an idiot. You guys are probably like, oh, I bet she's like the mother of one of these kids. That is correct. I'm a dipshit. I thought she was a fan, so I started waving back. I was like, hey, I'm just like you. And I was like, oh, that's your child. Oh, that's your kid. Okay, I see. That's why you're both horrified. I got you. My bad. I had to ride the roller coaster. I rode the roller coaster. I didn't even enjoy it because I was so anxious. But I get off the roller coaster. They try to sell you a photo. They take a photo of you on the roller coaster. They try to sell it to you. Would you like to buy a photo of your experience? I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to pass on the photo. Feels a little inappropriate if I'm like, yeah, let me get an 8x10 of me and the boys. Do you have any wallet sizes? I want to remember these children forever. I want to remember these kids I met a few minutes ago for a long time. I didn't buy the photo, but they got in line. They had a great time, so they bought the photo. I'm not joking. This is a true story. Right now, there's a photo of me and 3 children somewhere in America. It sort of motivates me professionally. Like, I think it'd be fun if someday my career just explodes. I don't know if it's tonight, but someday my career just takes off and that family's at home watching a movie and they're like, is that the fucking guy from the roller coaster? What? Ma! That lonely nerd from the mall. He didn't kill himself. He's talking to Tom Hanks right now. Look at this. I think that would be fun, right? Oh, God, you scared me. I thought you were coming at me. I thought you were the father. Holy shit. I just saw movement. You were like in a fucking form tackle. I was like, oh, my God. That'd be a great ending. You just smash me into the sign. I'm like, whoa. That fucking ending ruled. Anyways. Oh, my throat's killing me. I got reflux. Rooney. You guys like that? That was a Ferris Bueller reference. Leave that in. Anytime anyone clears their throat, Rooney. I'd like to have a word with you, by God. It's a great film. Anyways, I have acid reflux. I had to get an endoscopy. Do you guys ever get one of those? Those are fun. That's when they put you to sleep for a few minutes, then they put a camera down your throat and into your stomach, and they look around to see if you have $3,000 that they can take. It's pretty cool. It's a fun procedure. I had to get an endoscopy, and the doctor, he's like, we're going to put you to sleep for a little bit. He's like, we're going to use propofol. And I said, okay. And he said, don't get nervous. I know propofol has a bad reputation. And I was like, I don't know anything about propofol. What? Not with me, it doesn't. And he was like, oh, it's the drug that killed Michael Jackson. It's like, nice. Do me a big favor. Give me a little less than you gave Michael Jackson, if you don't mind. I would love to sleep for a shorter period of time than MJ. And here's just a little tip. You don't have to tell people you killed someone with the drug you're about to give them. I don't know. Maybe you do. I don't know. He said it's a great drug. He goes, it'll put you to sleep in less than 10 seconds. You'll wake up, you'll feel buzzed for about a half hour. After that, you'll feel completely refreshed. And I was like, are you trying to sell me propofol right now? Sounds unbelievable. They don't sell it. You got to steal it. But it's a great drug. He gave it to me, went right to sleep, woke up, felt buzzed, little free lapse, exciting. And the doctor came over. He brought me photos of the inside of my body. He's like, these are for your records. And I was like, I don't have records. I'm a regular person. I thought you kept the records. I don't even have a cabinet. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I don't need these. Have you seen photos of the inside of your body? They look like wet vaginas. Every single photo looks like a wet vagina. So much so, I don't even think he looked inside my body. I think he knocked me out, Google imaged wet vaginas, printed the results, handed them to me, went in the back and laughed his ass off for about a half an hour. And the nurse is like, did you give him vagina photos? He's like, I did. It was hilarious. One of them had a full bush. He thinks there's a goddamn bush on his esophagus. He's a moron. We got his dough. I got a haircut recently for the big show, right? It's looking okay, right? I got a haircut. It was like a fancy place, too. It was in the Village here, because it doesn't matter why. I had a few extra bucks and some time to kill, so I went to a nice place. In the middle of my haircut, the lady said, do you want me to do your eyebrows? And she said it like that, in a way that I had to be like, I guess so. And she was like, do you want me to do your dumb, shitty, ugly eyebrows? That's what I heard. And I was like, yeah, I guess do my eyebrows. And I know I have long eyebrow hairs, because every once in a while, I'll get something in my eye, and I look in the mirror, and it's like friendly fire. Like it's an eyebrow hair that's dangled in. And so I was like, yeah, do my eyebrow. I thought she was going to use like scissors, though, like a couple snips, you know? But she used like electronic clippers and did a full, like all the way across. And I wasn't wearing my glasses, so I couldn't see my eyebrows. For like a full 5 minutes, I was like, I think this bitch just shaved my eyebrows off my goddamn face. I went through a range of emotion. At first I was pissed, because I'm an eyebrow kind of guy. I like eyebrows. But then I got mad at myself, because I was like, well, she did ask. I'm just an idiot who doesn't know what do your eyebrows means. This must be what the young whippersnappers are out here doing, cutting their eyebrows off. And then I got excited. I was like, maybe I'll be a guy that paints his eyebrows on. That might be fun. I'll go like triangle devil, fucking, you know? But I still have them. I put my glasses on. They're still there, looking nice. I did a little eyebrow research for this joke. Did you guys know this? I thought we had eyebrows to keep, like, to protect our eyes. Did you guys think that? To keep, like, sweat going in? Yeah, well, evidently we're idiots. That's not why. They think we have eyebrows for non-verbal communication. That's why we have eyebrows. So we have eyebrows just so you can be like, hey, you want to, They're for getting laid, evidently. I had no idea. And then you ladies can be like... And then we're like... That's the only communicative hair, really. I mean, pubic hair you can communicate with, but that's not what it's for. We've all done that, though, before. Where you hook up with someone for the first time, and you got like a big full bush, you're kind of communicating. I did not see this happening. I thought we were friends. I don't know. This will look better next time you see me. My apologies. Anyways, so I don't have kids, but here's another reason to not have kids. I think that, like, you can mess your kid up. That's like a bummer. You know what I mean? Like, as hard as you try, your kids still end up like messy. Like, my parents are great parents. They're still together. They said I love you a couple times. They hit me twice, hugged me twice. You know what I mean? Good balance. That was supposed to be funny. I thought you guys got sad there. But still, I'm a mess. I have like OCD, anxiety, alcoholism, herpes. That one's probably on me, but I just throw it out there. You know what I mean? Why not? I got trauma, you know? Nothing too serious. I'm not going to make it weird in here, but like one time when I was a kid, this hurt me. I was a little kid. I went with my dad to pick up pizza. We ordered pizzas, and I was like, I'll go with you to pick it up. And then we picked up the pizza, and he just forgot about me. He left me in the pizza place. Yeah, some of you are laughing and some of you are gasping. Both fine. However you handle it. I looked up. It was scary. I looked up. He was like pulling away. I had to run out there like an action movie. And I was like, no! And I banged on the window. He was startled. He was like, oh shit, sorry. It hurt. The worst part was the pizza was in the passenger seat. That's what hurt. He had to unbuckle the pizza and be like, oh my God, I knew something was there that I loved. Something warm. I had to sit there crying in the pizza heat, you know, my asshole all warm. I got over it because there was pizza, but, you know, to this day, I can't use seat warmers. In the winter, my friend's like, you want a little heat? I'm like, no, don't touch it. I'll shit my pants and start crying. You don't want me to, no heat. I brought it up to him recently. I was like, remember that time you left me in the pizza parking lot? And he was like, tell it to the therapist. And I was like, no, I did. He said I should confront you. That's why I'm bringing it up right now. A lot of trauma I've revisited. Recently, my wife and I, during the pandemic, we just watched a lot of movies. I rewatched Dirty Dancing. That's a great movie, right? Everybody remembers that one? So you're shrugging, didn't care for it, you don't like it? Or you don't know it, or you don't like it? You've never seen it? Oh, you gotta check it out. It's a hell of a picture. But, yeah, maybe you'll enjoy the joke anyways. My wife and I, we watched. It's a very sexy movie. If you didn't see it, it's very sexy. You'll love it. It's very hot. There's one scene, Patrick Swayze, he's in there. Very hot guy. And at one point, I don't know if you remember this. You don't remember this, but some of you might remember this. He locks his keys in the car by accident, and then it's raining. You remember? Yeah, it's raining. See, she's getting like hot and bothered over here. It's raining, and so he kicks a fence post out of the ground. By the way, you see that MMA training? Did anybody see how I kind of He kicks a fence post out of the ground. He smashes the window of his own car, and then he reaches in and he unlocks the door, and he's all wet. And that's a sexy scene. I know that because the first time I saw it, I was 8, and my mother went, And I remember thinking, something just happened to Mom, and I don't like it. I don't know what's going on, but I'm uncomfortable now. And then I realized only years later, my mother got vocally horny next to 8-year-old me. Like, she was like, yeah, fucking Swayze cock. Yeah. And I felt bad because my dad's sitting there, and he's like, I've never heard you make that noise. And I'm like, I've never heard anybody make this noise. Can we clean it up? I felt bad for my dad, because now my dad knows my mother's into Patrick Swayze. And I don't know if you guys could tell by looking at me. My dad does not look like Patrick Swayze. I got more of a Steve Buscemi dad, you know? Still very nice, but... I felt bad. I wanted to hook my dad up, so a couple of years later, I locked the keys in the car on purpose. I was like, oh, shit, Dad. Better get those keys out, huh, Pop? And he was like, I'll call AAA. And I was like, God damn it, Dad. Smash that son of a bitch. My dad, he was sweet, but he didn't know what was going on. He brought Point Break home a few years later. Remember that movie? That was Patrick Swayze, Keanu Reeves. You see that one? No? God damn you. It's a hell of a film. He's like, I thought we'd watch this as a family. I'm like, there's no chance in hell I'm watching this movie with Mom in the room. I'll tell you that. You kidding me? We're all gonna be surfing when Mom's squirting all over the goddamn living room, watching Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves in wetsuits. She can watch that alone. That's Deb time. How about Forrest Gump? You see Forrest Gump? Where'd you go? You saw that one, right? I love that movie. Some people hate it. I love it. Best Picture, 94. Fantastic, if you ask me. I got beef, though. I rewatched it. Movies get different as you watch them, like, later in life. And I got beef with one of the characters. Mrs. Gump, specifically, played wonderfully by Sally Field, who's Tom Hanks' mother in that movie, and a love interest in a movie 4 years earlier. So, little movie magic. This is my issue. Remember the scene where Forrest Gump, he graduates from the University of Alabama. Somehow. We're not sure how exactly. It's a little iffy. Early on in the film, he's too dumb to get into kindergarten. Later, he graduates from the University of Alabama. He couldn't get into kindergarten. His mother had to bang the principal. That's how he got in. This was pre-Me Too movement. That was a fair exchange back in the day. He gets into the public school system, plays football, graduates University of Alabama. And then at graduation, remember this? He graduates, and a guy in an army uniform walks up, and he hands him a pamphlet. And he says, "Have you given any thought to your future?" And Forrest says, "Thought?" Because he doesn't know what thoughts are. He's confused. And then it just cuts to Forrest. He's on the bus. He's joined the army. And there's a drill instructor like, "Get your bitch ass on the army bus, you pussy," or whatever. And Forrest is like, "Oh my God, I think I made a big mistake." And this is where I have an issue with Mrs. Gump. I really feel like she should have stepped in and looked out for her son. If you didn't see the movie, he's in grave danger. He's going directly to Vietnam. It's 1968. And here's what I think. I think Mrs. Gump wanted to get rid of Forrest. That's the argument I'm presenting. I think she was like, "I'm tired of paying for leg braces and banging all these principals. That's a great idea. Go to Vietnam, see what you can do over there." Because he wasn't going to get drafted. He was safe. He was draft exempt for a few reasons. One, he was a college graduate. Two, he was his mother's only son. And three, he was retarded. So I feel like he was safe. Then he came home 2 years later. He's like, "I'm home, Mama." She's like, "You gotta be shitting me. Are you serious?" Oh, God damn it. Oh, I thought I took care of this. That's great. He's like, "How's Bubba?" "He died." "He died?" Oh. Sorry. I'm from the 90s. I apologize. You guys are so great. I feel like I can be, right? Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Let me see in my head here. I got that one. Oh, yeah. I got a bug. Yeah, I remember now. It's down to cell phones and shits. You guys aren't looking at your phone. They take your phone here, though, right? They're all wrapped up. That makes it easier to not look at your phone. Now I'm triggering everybody in the room, though. You guys are all like, "Oh, shit, I wonder what's going on my phone." Very hard not to look at your phone. We're all addicted, right? It's hard. Some comedians get mad if they see someone in the audience look at their phone. They'll be like, "Hey, get off your phone, you son of a whatever." I just get jealous. I'm like, "Shit, I wish I was looking at my phone. That is better. That is better than all of my thoughts." I'm trying to not look at my phone anymore. I read a book called How to Break Up with Your Phone by my friend Catherine Price. Anybody read that book? Nobody read it. Great. I highly recommend it. It's great. I mean, I'm still addicted to my phone, but it was a fun read. One tip in there, it said, "Write down waste of time on a piece of paper. Take a photo of the piece of paper. Make that photo the background picture of your phone. So when you open your phone, it says waste of time." And that activity is a waste of time because it doesn't work at all. I opened my phone, I was like, "Oh, I remember doing that. That was crazy." And then I looked at my phone for about 3.5 hours. Never worked once, but I had a good time doing it. Another thing the book recommends is an app called the Moment app. And the Moment app tells you how many times you picked up your phone that day. It's a good app. Yeah, you have it. It's nice. It's supposed to help you quit. It doesn't help you quit, though. It just makes you want to kill yourself. That's all it really does. I'm like, wow, 178. I'm a piece of shit. I used to drink a lot. If I had an app that was like, you drank 17 Captain Cokes today, I wouldn't quit. I'd be like, you're goddamn right I did. And then I'd flip over a table and try to have sex with a really heavy woman. You know what I mean? It's not gonna help me. I came up with an idea for my own app. I take a little bit of that, but then there's repercussions. It tells you how many times you picked up your phone, but there's some repercussions. You pick up your phone 50 times in one day, we send a picture of your dick to your mother. That's like that would be a good app. You're like, holy shit, I'm at 48. I can't sexually harass my mother. Let me put this goddamn thing away until tomorrow. But then a half hour later, you're like, I got a pretty good tweak on. Let me just double check. She's seen it before. She'll be fine. She probably won't recognize it. It's been a few months. Years. Shit. Oh, God. I'm trying not to look at my phone, but it's hard. Because once again, comedy, very isolating. I'm traveling by myself all the time. At this point, in our society, if you're by yourself in public, you should be required to look at your phone. Because otherwise, you're just... You're making everyone uncomfortable. I was on the subway the other day. Every single person's looking at their phone, except one guy just looking out the window. I told a cop, I'm like, you might want to keep an eye on that son of a bitch over there. You seeing this? This guy's looking at trees and smiling. I was at a restaurant. I'm trying to look at my phone, so I was like, I'm not going to look at my phone. So I'm just sitting there like a lunatic. And then they sat two people like right next to me, two old ladies, and they start talking. And so naturally, I just start listening to their conversation, which is just social media, basically. It's just two strangers talking, and I'm like, interesting. That's not what I think. And then at one point, the lady was like, my son's having a baby. And then we just kind of caught each other's eye for a moment, and I gave her a literal thumbs up. I gave her the glasses emoji and a thumbs up. And I was like, we're living in a goddamn matrix, I think. Anyways, time for the shit jokes. Oh, thanks. My wife and I, we share a small apartment during the pandemic. And like, you know, you gotta go to the bathroom, right? Of course. But you don't want your like partner to hear you shitting. That's no good. Right? Yes. So I would always do this. Do you guys do this? Maybe you have like houses. We have a small apartment. I would say, I gotta use the bathroom. Don't listen. You guys ever do that? I say, don't listen. And then I remember my wife doesn't listen when I'm talking, so I don't know why I'm worried about her listening to me shit. Like I tell my wife my best story. She's just scrolling Instagram. She's like, oh, that's great. I like the idea that I'm like, I'm gonna take a shit. She's like, let me put my phone down for this. I wanna get... Like I'm like, don't listen. Like she's like, please. You don't want your partner to hear you shitting, but some people I do want to hear shit. Like sometimes I don't have health insurance because I'm an American, right? And I have a bad diet. I'm always afraid I'm dying. So that's like my health insurance. I'll overhear somebody shitting and I think, oh, I'm fine. Have you guys ever had that? You're in like a public restroom, you just hear like, oh. And you're like, I'm good for a while. I don't make that noise when I'm shitting. I got a few years before I need to see a doctor. Sometimes I'll thank them. I'm like, hey, I appreciate that, sir. I hope you feel better. Thanks for your service. Every once in a while, you hear someone shit so badly that I'll wash my hands for like a half hour because I'm like, I need to get a look at this guy's face. I don't know. You guys not do that? It's like a game of chicken. He knows I'm out there, but I'm like, I don't have a job, sir. I'll sleep in here. I'm going to put a face to that noise. Then he comes out and I'm like, I knew you were going to look like that. Somehow I knew what you looked like. I could tell. The problem with public restrooms, the stall door never fits perfectly, right? When you go into a bathroom, like here, these ones are good. But the stall door, it's never like flush. There's always like a seam there. It's like and sometimes it's like way too wide. Like you ever sit down, you're like, why can I see both that guy's shoulders right now? Usually it's like a sliver, like a shirt color. And then you sit down, you're like, I can see an entire human. Hi. I had one recently. I don't know how wide it was exactly, but I know this. It was wider than a child's eyeball. And the reason I know that is because I was in the bathroom and a kid walked right up to me and just looked right through. There was space on either side. Have you guys ever made direct eye contact with a strange child while you were shitting? Probably not, right? I just kept staring because I don't want to let him alpha male me. I just kept... Eventually, he broke the silence. He went, "Dad!" It's like, does he think I'm his dad? Or does he want his dad to see how I shit? Like, is he like, "Dad!" It's good to be back. This is fun. I miss traveling around doing comedy. My last gig before the shutdown, I was in Plano, Texas. That was like my last gig. And I went to the airport. I got a ride to the airport in a cab. And the cab driver was making small talk with me. Now, I hate making small talk with a cab driver because I feel like I have to agree with whatever he says. I feel that way anyway, but especially in a cab because they have your life in their hands. Like, I'm always afraid of be like, that doesn't really make sense. And he'll be like, well, maybe this will make sense, you fucking piece of shit. You know what I mean? Do you guys think that? So I disagree with whatever he said. We pulled into the airport, huge airport, Dallas-Fort Worth Airport, second biggest airport in America. We pulled in, and I said, this airport is huge. I'm very good at small talk. That's one of my skills. And then he said, oh yeah, this airport right here, bigger than the state of Maine. He tossed that out there. Now, many of you are laughing. Some of you are not laughing. Let me just help you out with this joke. He is incorrect. The state of Maine is bigger than the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. In fact, all the states are bigger than all the airports. That's how states and airports work. The states are bigger. But I went with it. I was like, wow, man, that's crazy. I wanted to be like, that's literally crazy. You seem like an unstable human being, but thinking that could possibly be true. I even looked around. I was like, oh yeah, it's bigger than Maine over there. That was embarrassing. That's not the most embarrassing thing. I don't even like to admit this, but I got out of the cab and I Googled it. I was like, let me just do a double check real quick. You ever do that when you're talking to someone, you're like, this guy's a fucking idiot, and then you're like, I'm pretty stupid also though, so let me just make sure. So I Googled it. And I was correct. Maine is bigger than the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. And I'll tell you what, guys, it is bigger by quite a bit, actually. I'll give you the numbers real quick, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm just picking on this guy. Here are the stats. Dallas-Fort Worth Airport, huge airport, 27 square miles. Very big. That's very big for an airport. State of Maine, 14,583 square miles. This guy wasn't even close. He was off by the entire state of Maine, basically. He missed it by Maine. I knew he was wrong, because you can't have an airport the size of Maine. That would be too big for an airport. You get dropped off at your terminal, you're like, excuse me, I got dropped at the wrong terminal. How do I get to Terminal B? Oh, it's a 9-hour shuttle. You're going to have to take a bus. 9 hours. You might miss your flight. Fortunately, we do have a flight that goes from Terminal A to Terminal B. That's a 30-minute flight, if you want to grab that. You have time. It's delayed. It ran out of fuel because it was taxiing on the runway, and the runway is 475 miles long here. If you're unhappy about it, you can write to one of the 2 senators of the airport. We have 2 senators and 1 governor here at the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. You guys are fantastic. Thank you guys so much. I gotta go. Thanks very much. I appreciate it.